we are live. How's it going? Thank you very much for being on. Today, we're just gonna read some Bible as usual. Yesterday I finished reading through chapter 27. Matthew chapter 27. Let me see. I'm gonna leave a bookmark on that. I think I'm gonna read some Old Testament. I'm gonna read at least some Proverbs. It's kind of what's been. I'm gonna start randomly. Let's go to 22. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and the poor have in common the Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Humility. All right. Keyword humility. Let's see here. Thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. He who guards his soul will be far from them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Training a child. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. That's a huge financial advice right there. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Credit cards, yeah, the borrower, if you get a credit card, you're a borrower, you're a servant to the lender, whoever lends you that money. So make sure that's why I think Dave Ramsey he strongly suggests you use cash, use your own money, not to use lenders or borrowers. That's the main verse that he goes to. He who sows iniquity will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fail. He who has generous eye will be blessed, for he gives of his bread to the poor. Cast out the scoffer, and contention will leave. Yes, strife and reproach will cease. All right, we're in Book of Proverbs, chapter 22. Please subscribe, please like. I'm just going to read the Bible for a little bit. The eyes of the Lord preserve knowledge, but he who overthrows the word of the faithless. The lazy man says, there is a lion outside. I shall be slain in the streets. The mouth of an immortal woman is a deep pit. He who is abhorred by the Lord will fall there. Foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction would drive it far from him. The rod of correction. So, hey, the Bible does tell you that there is a rod of correction for those parents out there. Use the rod of correction. Right? It says the foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it far from him. So the rod will drive out the foolishness out of the child. All right. Thank you very much. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you very much. He who oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he who gives to the rich will surely come to poverty. He, he who oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he who gives to the rich will surely come to poverty. Um, 22, verse 17 of Proverbs. Incline your ear and hear the word of the wise, and apply your heart to my knowledge. For it is pleasant thing if you keep them within you, let them all be fixed upon your lips, so that your trust may be in the Lord. I have instructed you today, even you. Have I not written to you excellent things of counsel and knowledge, that I may make you know the certainty of the word of truth, that you may answer word of truth those who send to you? Right? Book of Proverbs, word of truth. Do not rob the poor because he is poor, nor oppress the afflicted at the gate, for the Lord will plead their cause and plunder the soul of those who plunder them. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man do not go. So don't make friendship with angry people. Lest you learn his ways and set a snare for your soul. You'll become Yeah, you'll become furious. Do not be one of those who shakes hands in a pledge, one of those who is surety for debts. If you have nothing which to pay, why should he take away your bed from under you? Do not remove the ancient landmark which your fathers have set. Do you see a man who excels in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men. All right. Going to chapter 23, Proverbs chapter 23. When you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you, and put a knife to your throat if you are a man given to appetite. Do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. So, what is a deceptive food? When you sit at a table with a king, he is feeding you and he's giving you, making you feel like he's giving you everything you need. He's saying here, do not eat it. Do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. Hey, I'm only giving you this food because I want something from you. All right, that's what it's saying here. So do not eat. Somebody offers you, thinks they're above you. Don't. Do not overwork to be rich because of your own understanding. Don't overwork to be rich. The goal in life is not to be rich. Do not overwork to be rich because of your own understanding. Seize. Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle towards heaven. Riches fly away. All right. So if you become rich, eventually it's going to fly away. So that's what it's saying there. Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. So again, somebody trying to feed you that is not really your friend, who's not really on your side. Do not eat it. The more so you have eaten, you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words. So be careful who you take food from. That's pretty much what it's saying. Not everybody's on your side. It's from like, a false friend. Like, hey, here, I'm feeding you. I'm feeding you. I know I've seen movies. I've seen movies where uh, there's like this movie, Get Rich, Die Trying. It's the 50 Cent movie. I watched it back in the day, where he feeds the little boy. He gives him to eat, but really he's gonna make him into a drug dealer. But first he's gonna feed him. He's gonna give him food and put him in debt, and then like, all right, now you're gonna do what I tell you. So that's what it's saying here. And like, hey, not everybody that feeds you, hey, don't get in debt to them. That's what it's saying here. It's just wise words. That's all it is. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. So if you speak to somebody, uh, a fool, he will despise wisdom of your words. So a lot of times, hey, these words they're wise. A lot of people won't hear them. Do not remove the ancient landmark, nor enter the fields of the fatherless, for their redeemer is mighty. He will plead their cause against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. Do not withhold correction from a child, for if you beat him with a rod, he will not die. So again, disciplining your child. Uh, don't kill your child. That's pretty much saying. For it, you beat him with a rod, he will not die. So the rod of correction over here in chapter 22, verse 15. How do you correct your child? We had the rod of correction, and over here it says he will not die with the rod. All right, do not withhold correction. So correct your children. For if they beat him with a rod, he will not die. You shall beat him with a rod and deliver his soul from hell. So you're delivering his soul from hell. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will rejoice. Indeed, I myself, yes, my utmost being will rejoice when your lips speak right things. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but be zealous for the fear of the Lord all the day. For surely there is a hereafter, and your hope will not be cut off. Hear, my son, and be wise, and guide your heart in the way. Do not mix with winebibbers or with gluttonous eaters of meat, for the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe a man with rags. Listen to your fathers who begot you, and do not despise your mother when she is old. All right, don't despise your mother when she is old. Listen to your father who begot you. But the truth, and do not sell it. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding. I'm sorry, it says buy the truth and do not sell it. also wisdom, instruction, and understanding. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice, and he who beget a wise child will delight in him. Let your father and your mother be glad, and let her who bore you rejoice. So let your parents be glad, right? Let your parents be glad. All right. I am at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. My son, give me your heart and let your eyes observe my ways. For a harlot is a deep pit, and a seductress is a narrow well. She also lies in wait as for a victim and increases the unfaithful among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has contention? Who has complaints? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those who linger long at the wine, those who go in search of mixed wine. Do not look on the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it swirls around smoothly. At the last, it bites like a serpent and stings like a viper. Your eyes will see strange things, and your heart will utter perverse things. As you will be like the one who lies down in the midst of the sea, or like one who lies at the top of the mast, saying, they have struck me, but I have not hurt. They have beaten me, but I do not feel it. When shall I awake that I may seek another drink? Um, so are we allowed to drink alcohol? Yes, but not to this point. All right. Especially when you're seeking your next drink. You don't want to drink to the point where you're always seeking your next drink. All right. That's the main thing here. Do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their heart devises violence. Their lips talk of troublemaking. Through wisdom, a house is built, and by understanding, it is established. By knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong. Yes, a man of knowledge increased strength. For by wise counsel you will wage your own war, and the multitudes of counselors there is safety. All right, I'm gonna